Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Long Dark. We are currently held up in, well, sort of a train car with a frozen corpse over here and a little fire that we've made. It's warming us up. Let's just check our affliction status. We were at risk of hypothermia. I don't know if that's actually healed off by now. It might have done. Because I don't see it on here, but we do still have like a little exclamation point there. It doesn't look like there's any way of us getting around that. And the air temperature is 1 degree outside, so as soon as we're warm enough, we can head back out and carry on our journey north. But in the meantime, we can have a look at, ooh, these work pants. If we repair them, they look like they're actually going to be better than cargo pants. Okay, so which cargo? These are the worst cargo pants. Let's get these repaired quickly. Utilize the fire while it's here. It is still very early in the day, so I'm not worried about. We may as well repair it again. I'm not worried about us running out of time and it getting dark. Okay, so these are new work pants, and oh my word, they are so much better. Yeah, we will wear those. Look at that. Don't we look like the real manly man? We'll harvest this up. Takes 30 minutes to tear some trousers into usable bits of cloth. Not massively useful, that. We also found a worn hoodie out there, which looks like it's going to be pants even if it is repaired. It's not going to be as waterproof. It's not going to be as warm. Looks like we might get a little bit more in the wind chill, but I'm not actually that fussed by that. So we'll harvest this up as well. This will actually take the fire to the very end. And it is just embers there. Can we do anything with this? No, we can't take any torches. It is gone. Alright. Back out and off to the north. Now, there was wolves around. It ran off beforehand, so I'm hoping it's still, like, gone. We are going to keep our eyes peeled for anything else that we can grab. So this is the train loading area. Just bringing up the map. That's right here. It's probably something around there, but we don't really want to head up that way. Unless it's the only way to get to the dam itself. In fact, let's double check. It might be. And we should be able to come up this side. It looks like we can get up this side. So we'll try that first. We may need to backtrack. As far as general condition goes, we could do with drinking a little bit, but that's not urgent. Other than the fact that it will reduce our weight being carried, and we are well fed. We are so well fed at the moment. So there's another train car. There's a lot of train cars on this track for something that doesn't have any signals or passing areas or anything like that. I'm honestly surprised at the number of carts that we've seen on this run. That looks like the dam right there. This is actually a little bit closer than I expected, and there's something down that. Is that a waterfall landing? Oh yeah, that'll be the dam actually coming out, won't it? Okay, good to know. Oh, it's not a cart, it's a vehicle. And there's some cabins and things. So this is the Carter Hydroelectric Dam. Looks like there's plenty of stuff for us to have a little nose around. Unloading zone area ahead. No trespassing. Well, we're obviously going to ignore that. Looks like there's some rabbits we could get. Let's have a look inside here first, though. What have we got? What have we got? We've got goodies. Plastic container. Yeah. Any good to eat? Let's leave that. I don't think that's actually going to be worth us holding onto empty backpack. That's a bit disappointing. A couple of boxes we could break down, but we're not going to.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope, we're going to have to hold on to all of it. We'll take the accelerant. Tin of coffee. Well, we're not really using the coffee much. We could utilize it a bit better. Let's have a look at the first aid kit. We did take some painkillers before, so yeah, awesome. More painkillers. We got plenty of supplies. I do think that the game is quite generous with what it gives you in this mode. We don't have it on the most difficult difficulty level. Requires hunting knife to break down. So that's an old one. Can't be used, but it can just be turned into scraps of cloth, I would assume. Snow Nova fence. Rabbits. Alright, let's see if we can catch... Oh, I missed him. So close. Because we're always looking to get more food. Right on the noggin. One dead rabbit. That's going to make us smell a little bit. Where's that stone? There it is. So that takes us back up to 5, I think. Yeah, 5 stones. Looks like there's another rabbit. Oh, another 2 rabbits. Alright, well, while we're here, we may as well see if we can catch any more. I didn't see any wolves immediately in the area. Ah, just to the right. We are very, very full at the moment, so I'm not worried about our food supply specifically, but it's good to have them ready to go. As long as it doesn't end up causing our death, of course. Because that would be bad. Ah, so close. Where are you going, Flopsy? Terrible, terrible aim. I wonder how much time I've actually spent in this game missing rabbits. It's when they change direction that it's when they go straight through a snowdrift like that it becomes really difficult. Alright. I think we'll take the one success we have and we'll call that a happy success. We can have a look around just to see if there's anything else outside before we go into this one. I don't see anything. We could get some like mushrooms and stuff off some of the logs. I've seen that, but let's just go in and see what we find inside. Mmm, peaches. Peaches are delicious. We've got a drawer that we can search. What have we got? Nothing in there. I'm not going to break down a chair. Also, obviously looking for tools like a hunting knife. Trail boots, we'll ignore them for now. As I said last time, we can start being a bit pickier about what we're actually picking up and carrying with us because we've got pretty good supplies all in all. Alright, we'll pry open this locker. What have we got in it? Ooh, that could be cool. And some water. And that is worth it. I think that means we're not going to need to pry open that that thing out there. Right, let's have a very quick check of our inventory. So, I was going to drink some water. That will reduce our weight down a little bit. We don't need to eat anything at the moment. But we can have a look at that thick wool sweater. So thin wool sweater, swapping over for a thick wool sweater. This is in bad condition, but once it's repaired, it will be much better. So let's repair it while we can. We'll use our busted up sewing kit. We may as well take it all the way up to the max. Still got plenty of daylight left. Oh yeah, that's better all across the board. So we'll wear that. And this thin wool sweater will just swap over for this one. And we'll harvest this up. So more upgrades for our person. Look at that, warmth bonus 20 degrees, windproof 6 degrees. Decent amount of protection, and yeah, we're slower at sprinting, but we don't sprint very often, so it hasn't been that necessary. Backing away from wolves seems to have been effective enough for keeping us alive. Alright, we'll try once more for a rabbit. It's going downhill. Let's try... Ah, so close. Is he just going to hop on? My god, he is really going some, isn't he? Got him. Okay, that has increased our scent. We've only got 1 stone left. Let's unlock this. And we'll get in. I'm quite tempted to close it behind us, actually, just in case any wolves are out there. And yeah, we're entirely right with that. This place has seen much, much better days. We could break apart those crates. There might be stuff inside them, but I think we'll just head inside and start figuring out what's going on with this. This is actually the main entrance. Good. If we'd come in from the other side, I think that may not have actually been possible for us. Just have a little look around out here. Yeah, doesn't look like anything. That might be a ladder up to the top. But let's have a nose. No, we're not going to go around that way. In we go. Cool.
The trapper gets sick and dies. He knows we'll die with him.
Well, we'll have to loot this place quite quickly then and see if we can find the supplies, get back. That's assuming there are any here. I mean, it was a huge assumption of ours that we were going to find anything worthwhile. Another storm lantern. Let's just check out inventory. I'm pretty certain that I have our lantern with us. Where's... Maybe I didn't bring it. I suppose we weren't going into any caves, so yeah, we'll grab this one. We'll harvest up the rabbits now that we're indoors. We could make a little bit of fire to cook them as well. It's just a tiny rabbit, this one. And we are getting a little bit tired. It is getting on in the day. Okay, so back. We'll take the storm lantern. Let's carry on looting first, and then as it gets a bit darker, we'll make ourselves a fire to cook these up. We may as well grab this. We can obviously... Ooh! Hey, we've changed our trousers over. We got fancy new ones. And also we got rid of his jacket.
What the hell happened here anyway? Control room.
Well, that's
that
for the...
sounds promising.
That's for the dam. It's not like the medical ward or anything. And there's a keypad on it, Mackenzie.
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again. Maybe the trapper knows more about it. I better find those first aid supplies and get back to him.
Okay, well that seems sensible. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with that. Right, we actually came in over here. So, back to looting things logically. Nothing in there. Decent down vest, we'll probably harvest that up. Oh cool, and a workbench. We can use that for actually making snares and things if we wanted to catch some more rabbits without having to chase them down. Lots of sewing kits. Accelerant, that'll do for starting a fire. Yeah, we'll break down the broom. Because if we're going to make a fire here and cook stuff up, I do want some reclaimed wood. Can we search? Yeah, the drawers. Give me a new tool. No, bandage, no. Flare, no. I mean, they're good, but... No, nothing there. Actually, it's a little bit dark in here. It's got a little bit of light in it. We're not low on lantern fuel. So let's get this out and just make sure I'm not missing anything hugely obvious. Like these matches. Could have opened the door a little bit wider than that, Mackenzie. Really, really being helpful there. That looks like that goes upstairs. I want to loot down here thoroughly first, though. Decent running shoes. Don't care about the cup of coffee. We'll take the salty crackers, though. Yeah, we'll take the cloth. Just tear it apart a little bit. Probably should have extinguished the lantern before doing that. Another bandage. Ooh, what's this? Emergency kit. Ooh, a distress pistol. Cool. So we've got a spare and lots of flare shells. So if you haven't already found one by this point, then the game gives you one. Let's extinguish the lantern. We'll break down the broom.
I'd better find some water.
We can refuel this. And if we need light in a specific area, we can always put it down. Ooh, hello, buddy. That's a terrible place to die. Office key. Cool. That's definitely going to be useful. Man, can you imagine dying in, like, the hydroelectric dam toilets? Okay. I'm so ticked off at you. You told me you told me the forest talkers were legit and that we'd be doing good work out here. All I've seen is a ragtag bunch of dummies who are disorganized and have no plan. It's way too cold to be out here this time of year, and the wildlife, I mean, you didn't tell me there would be actual wolves out here. This is crazy. You can hear them outside at night howling. It's making me crazy. What are we doing out here? People say Great Bear was hit hard by the quakes, but man, I had no idea it was so stuck in the Dark Ages. You owe big time for bringing those supplies, and if the weather doesn't warm up soon, I'm out of here, and you will not be seeing me again anytime soon. Well, I guess someone got ticked off at having to run supplies in here. This is the unloading area, so it would make sense. Right, so we've done this bit. Let's move on around to the next. So still carrying on our logical move through. We could break down the pallets. That'd take a while. Give us plenty of wood for a long-term fire, though. Ooh. Safety shutdown notice. I'm sure this will come as no surprise to you, but ever since seismic activity on the island has become such an issue, it's been almost impossible to run Carter Dam profitably. Besides that, the recent eco-activism, or let's call it what it is, terrorism, has introduced new risks that have brought plant and worker safety into question. Therefore, I'm sad to report that after years of trying to modernise Carter Dam, and after the failed attempts of its original creator, the eponymous Richard Carter, it's finally time for me to also admit defeat, as he did those decades ago. No ambition of mine justifies putting your lives in danger. All workers will be transported out as soon as we can guarantee your safety. In the meantime, please keep an eye out for any suspicious activity in or around the dam. The so-called forest talkers are still active in the area. Thank you for your dedication to the cause. Yours truly, Robert Clark, CEO of Carter Hydro Energy.
It feels like a lot of gear.
It is a lot of gear, but we're going to break a lot of this down. We're going to burn some of it. We're only carrying it for the short time we're in here. thought that will actually be quite good for us. I might drink a couple of sodas. Just so that we get some calories in us and also some hydration. Okay. Could eat the rusty pork and beans, but no, we'll start with the sodas. And give us just a little bit to take the edge off.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Sure you are. You've got loads of strength, mate. Although we are quite tired, which is reducing our carrying capacity. Don't think calling the elevator is actually going to do anything while the power's off. I think we're going to have to take those stairs that we saw over the other side. Okay, a couple more lockers to force open and test. Cured leather, fishing tackle, nice. If only we knew how to actually make a fishing line. I'm assuming the trapper's going to teach us how to do that. This totally doesn't seem worrisome at all. And we have another frozen body down here, okay. I mean, this is a better place to die. I mean, it's still not a great place to die, but... That's locked and we can't even force it. Okay, so back up into the other stairs then. Right, let's extinguish this for the moment. In fact, no, we're going to need it lit, but I want to refuel it at least. There it is. Cool, that almost takes it to full. Oh, we can repair it actually. Yeah, let's spend a little bit of time doing that. That will hopefully stop it flickering so much. Okay, so this is the stairs. So this is where I'm going to make... I can't start a fire indoors. Fine. We'll just have to find somewhere that we can actually start a fire. Can we get past here? Is there anything hiding at the back? It doesn't look like it. Thought that was going to be a fire axe for a moment. Alas, it was not. We're going to have to go upstairs. I could have sworn we had... Oh, have we got two lanterns? Or did repairing it get rid of all the fuel in it? I think repairing it got rid of all the fuel in it. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh no, no, we do have two. Well, we almost certainly don't need two, but this will be absolutely fine. We've got plenty of fuel, and look at this, it is in much better condition. Nothing in the bin. I hope we do find somewhere where we can make a fire safely, because I do want to get those rabbits cooked up. We've got to be thorough with this. We did find the office key downstairs. In fact, I think we should actually just drop the other one even though it's in slightly better condition. Just because it's taking up weight that we don't need to be carrying around with us.
I could use this.
No food. Stacks of papers. We'll potentially burn them. And definitely liking extra food. Looks like there's another note just on here. Penmanship of the note suggests the author was in a hurry. I left it in the cave, head back out from the dam, follow the river, look for a cave near a clearing with a hunter's blind. I think that's the cave we found. Yeah, we'll take it. We're up to like 40 kilograms of stuff. Oh no. No, that's a different supply cache. Yeah, we definitely didn't find that one. Now we're still looking for medical supplies for our trapper friend. That's really what we need to find.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, I don't think there's really anyone here to need it. The few people that we have found have been exceptions to the rule of everyone got out of Dodge.
Aha, here it is.
Aha, yes. Private aid station medical locker key. Wait, surely we could just like force that open. It's not even got a lock on it. I'm assuming that'll be in the office.
We can always use more food.
Oh, a rifle cartridge. That gives us 2 bullets in total. Driving gloves, they'll get salvaged up. And more books for the fire. Yeah, we're going to end up with a massive fire when we're done here. I think that's perfectly fine. Just got a couple more things to search on this side as we make our way around. Can't actually get through that. That's fine. I do wonder what's happening to Astrid while we're spending all of our time doing this. Like, obviously, she's moved on much faster than we have. I'm assuming with people from that bus. So that's not going to work. We're going to have to go into the office. Should be able to tear that flag apart, get some decent cloth off it. Nuts and stuff. Let's close the door so we can move around freely. Checking it as a right wall hug, so going around and just having a look in all of the containers. Top to bottom, floors and ceilings. Grabbing what we can. Okay, let's go this way actually. Okay. Got to be careful so we don't overshoot. So that was like 5 and then round to 7. Got it. What have we got? Some money, a flare shelter book, emergency stim. Well, I found better things in safes before. Maybe not in this game, but yeah, if there was a place to keep the medical key, that's probably where I would have put it. Book, stack of papers. There's another note there. Elevator maintenance note. Got a hydro dam maintenance ticket. The elevator is acting up again. We've checked the mechanics and they seem fine. Must be something glitching in the electric system. Keep an eye on it. It's really the only way to the turbine room. If the elevator gets stuck, it'll be a long walk before we can get back to the control room. Well, that doesn't bode well for us trying to get the power back on. Hey, 8 station key. That's exactly what we needed. Now, before we head off on our way, we are going to drop anything that we're not using. I just want to... Hey, another Billy Bass. I just want to grab it all while we're here so we know we've gone through everything. That looked interesting. Purple may not be Mackenzie's colour. Oh man, we are totally overweight now. How much are we carrying? We're carrying 50 kilograms. Alright, let's sort this by weight. We'll drop 20 of these, I think. We'll drop 5 of these. We'll drink some water. Don't need 14 cloth, but we are going to repair stuff, so we'll hold on to that for the moment. So we're slow, but we're not, like, obscenely slow. And there are the supplies, some antibiotics and some painkillers.
There. That should help. And morphine. Looks expired. You never know.
Well, let's have a little look upstairs. No, nothing up here. Okay, so we're going to head back down and out, and we're going to walk to that little cart that we found, and we're going to restart the fire that we had there. I think that is going to be the best thing we can do. Down to half a litre of fuel. But we've not got too far to go to get to it.
Better check in on that old trapper.
While we're there, we can cook up some food and things. But I think that's going to be a good point for us to finish this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and we've made it to the hydroelectric dam, and we've grabbed the supplies, so we're going to be starting our journey back. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you've got any comments, feel free to leave them down below, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more The Long Dark. See you soon.